Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first crack at it here. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Yeah, receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easily.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 72 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Green. This time he's got it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He wants to go deep. And he's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Green. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
The Spartans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Grabs it in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And I love what the quarterback did with his eyes there. 3rd down, you're throwing the hitch against zone. You've got to freeze defenders because they're all watching you. If you eyeball that throw, someone could pick that off and take it to the house. So great job with his eye discipline.
The Rebels want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wants to throw. It's Green. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or
headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle no longer coming now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Sparty! And the stomping has commenced. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Michigan State, 35.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.